What's going on, you guys? My name is Zach Hartley, and welcome to the second installment of my course review series. In the first video, we analyzed Daniel Pronk's A to Z investing course, and I gave you a review on that. In this video, we are going to take a look at the Brandon Beavis Investing Academy, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion on this course so that you can hopefully figure out which one is best for you. Here's everything you need to know. Let's go. Okay, so Brandon Beavis is actually pretty popular on YouTube. He's even on my homepage right here. I am subscribed to his channel. I like the guy and he does great content. So if you haven't seen him, definitely check him out. And underneath all of his videos, he has a link right here to the Investing Academy. And basically, when you watch this and you sign up with the link right here, they're going to try and get you to sign up for a phone call. And that's kind of how they vet who gets into their course and who gets access to it. Now, that's exactly what I tried to do. Is I tried to set up a phone call, but unfortunately, my appointment had been canceled and I was basically rejected from their program. They have a limited number of students, they say, and unfortunately I had been rejected. However, because I signed up, I did send them my email, and so I kept getting emails from Brandon. So I decided that I was going to respond to one of these emails. Here it was right here. It was one of their basically kind of funnel emails. And so I replied to him and I said, hope you're doing well. I tried to sign up for a phone call, but it looks like I was not approved. I would like to sign up to learn as much as possible and make a review video about your course. And then I sent him a link of the Daniel Pronk course I did, as well as the intro to the series. He got back to me right away and he said, hey, Zach, I like what you're doing. This is really cool. We charge $2,000 for the course, so it might not provide a ton of value for you, but I'd be interested in giving you access to it for the review. Do you want to jump on a phone call? And that's exactly what I did. We jumped on a phone call later that day, and this is how that call went.
I mean, yeah, we really focus on like long-term investing, kind of like the buy and hold approach. For I think the masses out there, if you're not trying to be a trader, it's good. But yeah, man, I'd be happy to kind of grant you access to it on my end here. If it's zhartley@hotmail.ca, right?
Yeah, that's the email address. And are you okay with me still doing just totally honest review, just like I did with Daniel's?
I mean, that's the whole point. Is like I said, the point of you to do it is to give your honest review. It may come off as like too beginner, etc., because you're a trader, but yeah, it is what it is, right?
All right, cool, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. So after that phone call, Brandon sent me a link to join the Investing Academy, which is absolutely fantastic. So full disclosure, I did not pay for this. I am going to give you my full honest review though, and there's no sponsor for this video. So this is totally organic, me just telling you exactly how it is. This is the homepage here, and then when you click on view content, it kind of brings you into the dashboard for the course. It gives you all of his contact information, which is really nice. A little photo of Brandon, some info on the course, and there's two videos down here, one about the course and then one about the Discord chat. So this is kind of cool. Brandon does run a Discord chat that you can join and actually join the chat around everybody that has taken this course. So that's kind of cool, a little bit of a kind of exclusive club. And then when you go to course videos here in the middle, you can see that the course is broken down into a couple different sections. So basically get started videos, the fundamentals, investment strategy, investment options, dividends, setting up your account, researching stocks, additional lectures, and then the course wrap up. So that's how the course is organized. So definitely a few more kind of sections than Daniel Pronk's course. And then previous trades, he shows you a couple of the trades he's made in the past around BlackBerry or around GameStop. Really, really interesting. I think the last one here was dated for February 4th, and so pretty recent, about 8 days ago. So it looks like he's staying pretty much on top of this. And so for me now, I've got access to it and it's time to get started. So I'm going to click this button right here that says start course, and it's time to start watching a couple of videos. Oak tree and house. Oh, oak trees and building houses. Interesting start to the video. But anyways, I'm going to get started on this. I will see you guys in a little bit. Cue the time lapse. Let's get learning. Alright, you guys, we are done the videos. It's time to give you the review of the course. Let's jump right into it with the course structure. The course costs just under $2,000, $19.97. There's 58 videos within the course. They range in time from about 2 minutes to as long as 30 minutes, and there's roughly 15 to 20 hours in total video time. I don't know exactly what the total number is because I watched everything at like 1.5 speed. However, it's a little bit longer than Daniel Pronk's course. He also offers a Discord chat and a Facebook group, and he gives you some links to the tools that he uses, as well as an Excel sheet for managing your portfolio. So you do get a little bit of extra value value here with Brandon Beavis's course, which is kind of nice. The main theme behind this course is definitely long-term investing and a focus on the portfolio as a whole, as well as your asset allocation within that portfolio between fixed income and equities. And so if that is what you are looking for, then this is going to be a fantastic course for you. The main focus here is on large cap safe stocks, and he also dives into ETFs as well as the fees behind them, which are really nice. It's one of the things that I liked about the course. On top of the main focus of this course is how to build a portfolio. It's not necessarily about individual stock analysis. He does touch on it a little bit within the course, but it's very clear that the focus is on the portfolio and long-term growth as a whole. So within the course, he's very focused on safe and low risk investments. He also talks about taxes, which is something I think is absolutely crucial that people have a lot of questions about and maybe they don't understand. And so I think Brandon's course did a very good job of talking about taxes, at least in Canada. He also talks about bonds and fixed income within your portfolio, which I don't think anybody else is going to talk about in the courses that I am reviewing. So I thought he did a very good job of that. He also had very good data to back up the points that he was making and justify what he was showing you in the course. So I thought he did a great job of basically presenting his philosophy and then backing it up with real hard evidence. So he did a very good job with that. He also dove into ETFs, mutual funds, and the fees behind them, which I also don't think anybody else is going to do. So there was a lot of value there, and his videos had speed control, so I could watch them at whatever speed I want, which was really nice. I took full advantage of that. Now, things that I did not like about Brandon Beavis's course. Number one is that he does not break down and analyze financial statements in detail. He talks about them and he kind of reviews them and he compares them a little bit, but he does not go through and say, here's how a balance sheet works, here's how an income statement works, and here's how a cash flow sheet works. Daniel Pronk does that and he really focuses on that, whereas Brandon Beavis is more focused on the portfolio as a whole. So I thought he could have done a little bit more detail into the financial statements. I thought that would have been a little bit better. He also had a much bigger focus on the portfolio as a whole, and I would have liked to see a little bit more deep dive into individual company analysis and comparisons within the industry, but overall, the portfolio aspect was very well done. I also noticed that some of his videos were actually made for YouTube. I couldn't find any of them publicly available on his channel. However, it did have the little subscribe button pop up and things like that, so you can tell that that video wasn't necessarily made for the course. However, they were still good quality, and I didn't like the sign up process. The fact that I had to call somebody and get on a phone and answer a bunch of questions just to buy a course at the end of it, I didn't like that process, but it does allow him to vet who's getting into that course, so it's probably a good thing for his business. And then lastly, I did think that some specific areas needed more detail. I mentioned this before about individual company analysis, specifically the ratios and the dividends and growth stocks. Anything that isn't kind of a blue chip stock, how do you analyze that? I would have liked to have seen a little bit more detail on that, but I think he did a great job with the course overall. Now, who is this course best suited for? That's why I'm making this series, and that's why I'm making these videos. And this course is going to be best suited for somebody with a long-term mindset that is looking to build a portfolio and that is focused on diversification and long-term steady growth. That is the idea here. There's nothing that he talks about that is going to be day trading or swing trading or short-term trading. Everything here is build a long-term sustainable portfolio, and he also shares his portfolio within the course so you can see exactly what he's holding, which I think is extremely valuable, especially for new traders. There's a lot that can be gained from just seeing what somebody with experience actually has in their portfolio. So I really, really liked that aspect of the course. Now, overall comparisons, all I have is Daniel Pronk's course reviewed so far, so I'm going to be comparing it a lot to that. Now, the price obviously is a lot higher, but the strategy and the explanation behind it I thought was extremely good, and they talk about very different things. Brandon Beavis is almost like a hedge fund managing a portfolio, and Daniel Pronk is kind of like an analyst looking at a specific stock. And so you need to decide which one fits in better with your investing strategy, because both of them did an excellent job of explaining how they invest and why they invest, but they did it in a very different way. And so if you could actually combine both of those, I think it'd be like the ultimate fundamental investing course. However, they are both very valuable. They both did an excellent job, and I thought the strategy and explanation behind both of them was pretty much equal. They both did an excellent job. Now, the value for the money, I got to dock Brandon a little bit just because his course is about 20 times more expensive, and I wouldn't say that it's 20 times better. I would say it's a very good course. I think he did an excellent job in it, but when it comes down to the value for the money, I don't think it's 20 times better than Daniel Pronk's. And then the production quality, he took a little hit because I could tell that one of the videos was made for YouTube, but overall, the production quality, the sound sound behind it, the intros, the resources that he gives, absolutely excellent. So I thought it was a very good course overall. I'm a huge supporter of Brandon Beavis. I think what he's doing is great, and I really liked the course. I thought there was a lot of value in there. Now, when you compare Brandon and Daniel, here's just a list of some of the things that Brandon has that Daniel doesn't, and vice versa. So Brandon, like I said, talks a lot about the portfolio. He also talks about taxes, which Daniel doesn't really talk about. He talks about bonds and fixed income, which I don't think anybody else in this review series is going to talk about at all. So nice job on that, Brandon. He also talks about rebalancing a portfolio, which is really important and I don't think enough people focus on. And then he dives into the fees behind ETFs. I think almost everybody is invested into an ETF at some point, and Brandon does an excellent job of comparing ETFs and understanding the fees behind them. So I think he does a very good job there. And all of his course is focused on Canada. So if you're in Canada, it's good. But if you're in the US, some of the content might not apply to you. Now with Daniel, he's more company focused. He's understanding the individual company financials and going down to the cash flow sheet and actually looking in, is this company diluting? Are they raising money? He's doing a little bit deeper dive on the financial analysis. He's also researching management, and he's doing a little bit more in-depth of a company analysis and company comparisons in his course. His course is also focused on the USA and Canada, so a little bit more widespread there. So these are some of the differences between Brandon and Daniel, and like I said, both of them are excellent courses. They both provide a ton of value, but they do it in very different ways. And I thought there was going to be a ton of overlap, and there wasn't actually. They actually do. They explain their methodologies in very different ways. So very, very interesting. Okay, now my final thoughts are that if you are interested in building a long-term, diversified, steady return portfolio, then this is an excellent course for you. I think Brandon does an excellent job of taking somebody from a brand new beginner investor and helping them get started on the right foot. I think this course definitely achieves that goal, and he does a good job at it. It is a little bit more expensive than some of the other courses I'm going to review, but it does have a ton of great quality in it, and if it can get you started on the right foot on an early day and build you up for the rest of your life, then that $2,000 is well worth it. But if you're not interested in the long-term investing and long-term buy and hold approach, then you should probably look at a different alternative. Now, if you guys get any value out of this video, then remember to click that like and subscribe button. And if you're interested in any free resources about how to trade the market a little bit better, definitely check out the links down below. There's a ton of great resources in the description to this video. And if you guys get any value, remember, click that like and subscribe button. I will see you in the next video. Good luck trading. Good luck investing. Talk to you soon.